All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 25 stream here on Twitch. I'm next JG Gen 24. Today we're going to continue on with Phillies Road to the Show. So the last time you guys saw me, which was yesterday, we got halfway through June. We started with the Tampa Bay series. And then went through Houston, then Milwaukee, went through the All-Star week, and then came back to Philly. They swept the Orioles, but they dropped 2 out of 3 against the Dodgers. So now the Phillies are going to be heading out on the road. It's going to be a long road trip too. Like this is their road trip to end the month of July. So they're going all the way until July 31st. They're going to be out on the road, and they will not be back until Chicago, until the 2nd of August when they play Chicago. So we're going to see how far we could get. My hope is at least halfway through the season. So let's see how this goes. What's up, Mets? How are ya? Oh, but first, a batting session. Philly is doing good. Not as good as he was last year, but he's doing pretty good. He's still MVP caliber. So, and the Phillies are still leading not only the NL East, but the entire National League as a whole. Unfortunately, they just dropped to the Dodgers, but still, like there's a pretty sizable gap between the Phillies and Dodgers. So they look to be in good shape for now, but we still have like 2.5 months of baseball to play. No, I upped the difficulty. That's what makes it harder. And I did that in the previous season at the request of Dodger. So it's a little bit harder, but it's not like a sizable gap. You know? It's just that Philly's going to have his bad days and he's going to have his good days, but he's still pretty good. Although I would not play on this difficulty for when he's just starting out. Because actually I did, and it didn't take a while. Philly was still he was up at the majors by the end of July. It's just, he definitely struggled at times down in the minors. So it's been on vet for I think well over a season now. Did they seriously call that a strike?
Two balls, two strikes.
What's up, SB Champ? How are you? So there's something I want to run by you guys, but I'm going to wait till more people are in here because this is actually like something I realized, and I didn't realize it until last night. Oh, well, actually until 15 minutes ago. What's up, Poopin? How are you?
Leading off for the Phillies, the right fielder, Phil Lee.
Well, they're going to be the Las Vegas A's at some point, probably next year, aren't they? Aren't they supposed to be in Las Vegas in 2027? Nice drive out to center field. Just too bad it hung up too long. What's your good news, Hoopin? Sorry. Yeah, that sounds about right. Either next year or the year after that. That's about when I would expect them to move to Las Vegas. Oh, okay. Got to get some offense going. Oh, nice. And what'd she say? She said yes? Oh, well, of course she said yes. You said you're... I'm sorry, I thought you were saying you were talking to Maddie about taking her out on a date. Well, that's good. Good for you. What kind of plan do you have? Or in terms of, like, the date, is it going to be like a movie, dinner, shopping, something fun? What's the plan? Okay, that sounds nice. Well, have fun. Be yourself. And don't put any pressure on yourself. You know, at the end of the day, she might be just as nervous about this date as you are. So if you could just both kind of relax, I think that would make the date go by even better. Okay, well, that's very gentlemanly of you. Oh boy, Philly. Can't believe you didn't come through there. First date, maybe not. I would just, like, I mean, I don't know the vibe, so what I would say is don't really think about that. Just focus more on what it is that you want to, like, find out about her at this date. You know, that's the way I see it. And maybe that's why I haven't been on too many dates, but you know, the way I see it, a first date is the chance to be able to get to know each other. Like, really get to know each other. You've known her for a month. I'm sure there are some things you'd like to know about her. So think of that stuff, and but don't make it like an interview. Like, oh, I want to know your qualifications. I want to know how well you do this. No, just like, okay, well, that's nice. Maybe you guys can find some music that you guys both listen to. Listen to the radio, find a nice song. I always find that talking about music is a great icebreaker.
Runner, yes.
Okay, so she likes Spanish music. Is there any songs, like, does she like Bad Bunny? Maybe she likes Bad Bunny. Maybe ask her what she thought of the Super Bowl performance. OMG. Yeah, you could bring that up to her, although, you know, it's not really... How should I put this? It's not really a Mets song. It's just Jose Iglesias came up with the song while he was down in the Mets minor league system. And it just became associated with the Mets during 2024. But honestly, like, you could play it and it literally says nothing about the Mets. I mean, just take a listen. Just take a listen and see if you like it. And if not, maybe you could bring it, and then you don't have to bring it up to her. But if you like it, you know, maybe introduce it to her. That could be a good way for her to get into baseball. You could say, you know, a baseball player came up with this song, right? From her house to the restaurant that you're going to.
2-1.
Oh, so you're going to hang out at your house. Oh, I thought this was at a restaurant. Or no. No, you're saying you're driving from your house to her house to pick her up. Sorry. I had to think about that for a moment. Okay, so it's still technically at a restaurant. Okay, very good. Very good. Sometimes I need a moment to, like, really think about things, you know? Oh my gosh, Phillies. What are we doing? You know, one of the songs that I really enjoyed in Spanish was, at least the song that I consider got me into that kind of music, at least for a little while. Not OMG, but actually Despacito. I know it's an old song. You know, we're talking like 2016, 2017 that song came out. But still, it's such a great song. I'm going to enter here. I know that it's not a safe situation with the A's. Yep, with Daddy Yankee. They did an English version with Justin Bieber, but I think the Spanish version, the original version, is much better. Despacito. I know. But that was the song that got me interested, at least in Latin music. Well before OMG came out. Now, I'm not saying I'm like a Latin music aficionado. No. It's a good song. It is. Even though I don't understand what they're singing, it's... Or maybe you could find out if she's into other music, like if she's into, you know, rock or Maybe she likes top 40. I mean, top 40 songs are always good. There's a reason they're top 40. Me, I mean, I like country music. I like rock music. Oh, shoot. Offline. Way offline. Holy crap. I did. Yeah, jerks in Profar. Not surprised. Well, actually, I am kind of surprised, but you know what? You violated it for the second time. It's not just a slap on the wrist. He tested positive for PED. Again, this is the second time he's tested positive, so yep. Oh, yes. Yes, I see that right there. I see you redeemed it. Alright, I'll do this for about an hour. Jerks in Profar? Maybe. I don't know. Oh, God. Miguel and Duhar. At least this ain't gonna be a double play. Heck, it's gonna be an infield base hit. Well, country music, I mean, I like more of the 2000s and early 2010s music. I'm like into Florida Georgia Line, Darius Rucker, Zach Brown Band. They're pretty good. I like them. I actually went to one of their concerts once, and man, that was by far the best concert I've ever been to. It's pretty damn good. Loved it. Had the time of my life. And I also went to Luke Combs' concert at MetLife Stadium. That was pretty good. But you know, nothing tops Zach Brown Band. Just so many hits. Yes, I did see that Brees Hall got franchise tagged. I'm surprised the Colts used their franchise tag on Daniel Jones. I guess they're comfortable running it back with him. All right. It's only for 1 year, right? Only 1 year. So he gonna become a free agent? That might be someone worth picking up for the Jets. Billy's gonna hit this one high and deep and gone to right center field. So Philly puts the Phillies back up. Oh, it's 5-3. Out to him on the Giants already. Brent D-Line. Giants. I mean, I wouldn't put it past John Harbaugh pick him up. After all, he got a pretty good look at him over the years. You think about it, the Baltimore Ravens face the Cincinnati Bengals at least twice a season. So he probably knows what Trey Hendrickson brings to the table. Oh, woo-yee. AMAs ain't going anywhere. Whoa. Golly. Why can't the A's just lie down and take a beat? They ain't playing for nothing. Billy's playing for everything.
balls, 2 strike.
Oh, golly. Philly, that was right at your eyes. Why the heck you swinging? Swinging.
Go, ball, go, ball.
Yeah. Oh, well, Philly. Oh, well. Andres Jimenez now on the X. Interesting. Oh, and he gave this one a ride. Philly right there. He's gonna rob a home run. Heck yeah. Attaboy, Philly. Take a home run away from Andres Jimenez. That boy should know better than to play with power. Just stick to hitting with contact. Oh, frick. Excuse me. Oh, shit. Jeremiah, it's up to you, man. Double play right here. Oh, crap. Billy, get on your horse. Get there. Oh, golly. Man, Lawrence Butler, New Jersey native, walks it off for the A's. Golly, that stinks. It's clear that Philly missed. I don't know if he would have called it even if he was positioned right. Well, that sucks. Philly has good game, but Phillies can't hold the lead. Philly with a line drive down the corner to the left field corner. He gonna slide in the second head first for the double. Heck yeah.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
Heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah. Nah, it's alright. It's alright.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Alright. You in, you out. At the end of the day, I'm still streaming. Yeah, how long do you think I'm doing this for? I said I give you an hour, so I'm going till at least 4:15 with this accent. You redeemed it. You gonna redeem that much for some accent? You gonna get it for a while.
No ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, well, that's why I made it so expensive. I made it 4,000. If I'm gonna make you spend 4,000 channel points on Southern accent, then y'all gonna get it for about an hour. But at this point, everyone's just saving up channel points for when MLB The Show 26 comes out. Then it's going to be all redeeming play against or with me in MLB The Show 26.
Up next for
Golly,
Philadelphia.
would have thought he would have gone to third there. Oh, hell. Let's see. Oh, what a great catch. Right before smacking into the wall. Oh, heck yeah. 5-0. And straight. Holy crap. Houston found something. Houston, we found 10 wins.
Oh,
I'll make my little, once I drop the Southern accent, that's when I'll run something past you guys, because I think, I don't want to do it in Southern accent. I want to do it,
Next for Philadelphia.
I want to do it in normal accent. No, like the way I normally talk.
ball four.
Nice walk, Kelly.
Up next for Philadelphia.
All right, we're going to get a head start here.
Ball four.
Nice ball forward. Heck yeah. He drawing those walks. Alex Bohm definitely got better average than Duhar, so I trust him a bit more. Don't mean he gonna come through every time. Tomorrow, I believe.
The center field.
Let me see if I can just drop the Southern accent for like 1 second. When does the World Baseball Classic start?
Chinese Taipei takes on Australia in the group stage tomorrow at 10 p.m.
So first game is tomorrow night at 10 p.m. between Chinese Taipei and Australia. Well, maybe, but Japan staked too.
Hey.
Yeah, here we go. Relay.
Oh, just too late for Philly. Dang it. He's right there, too. But he timed it just a second too late. I'm wondering if maybe Phil Lee is starting to lose his touch. Starting to wonder that.
Strike. Woo.
Lee with the drop to right field. Now it's gone. Phil Lee puts the Phillies back up by 3. It's 7-4. He got his 46th home run of the year. Why is that? Did Maddie cancel on you? Oh, gotcha. Well, that's kind of the reaction I was looking for when I put this Southern accent up on my channel as a reward. I like the fact that people actually get a hard laugh out of it. I've been working on this Southern accent for many years. Many, many, many years. Spent all my time going to NASCAR races. Just pick things up. Sometimes it just comes out like naturally. Like one time I was in class for college. What was it? My sophomore year? Yeah, my sophomore year, and we had to read like a passage from. The professor called on me to read a passage from a book. I forget which book it was, but my mind, my mind was telling me do it in a southern accent, and I was trying to fight it. I was trying to say like, no, I don't want to read this because I know I'm gonna do it with an accent, and I tried to get the professor to call on somebody else, but he refused. So I was like, to heck with it, I'll just go with it, and I started reading it with a southern accent. Oh my god, everybody was cracking up, even the professor. He had to leave the room. And when he came back in, I I had finished the passage, and it was talking about a book from California. I forget, but but he was like they sounded more Alabama than California. I'm like, well, that's why I tried to get you to pass it on to someone else. I would have read a different passage, but you refused to let me pass it on. So I was just like, heck with it. People find that funny. Like, that's all I can ask for.
Ball.
I mean,
1 and
listen,
1.
I don't mean to offend anyone with a southern accent. I don't, that's not my intention.
That's inside. Ball.
It's just that I do it well enough that people
Ball.
just get a kick out of it. So I don't mean to offend Southerners. I don't mean that by any stretch of the imagination. I just do it so
That's ball
dang
4.
well.
Take your base.
Is Philly gonna take a walk there? You say I should do my face scan? No. I've done face scans in other games, and it's come out horrible. Like horrible. Really, really, really bad.
He's dead.
I swore never to do that again. I'll keep the generic. Besides, doing a face scan. Well, butter my biscuits. Miguel Andujar actually did something. Alright, Hoopin. No problem. Like I said, have fun. Take it easy. Just try to get to know her a lot more. But don't make it a full-on interview. Just keep it natural. But Jiminy Crickets. Yep, good luck. Keep it nice and simple.
The shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Batting second, no left.
That missed. That's a ball.
Wow. Generous
One
ball
out.
call there.
Ball.
Lee with a drop to right center field. That's going to go down up against the wall, so Lee going to have himself an extra base hit. Spencer Horwitz going from the Athletics to the Astros. All right. Let's see what happens. Okay, he knocked it down. I'm getting bad. Wonder, I was probably sitting up there. Said this one, but I'm actually excited for. Well, I guess we're gonna see. I mean, it's expanded to include more colleges and universities, so there's a lot more options on that front. And they said they're gonna add some goals that are supposed to help you like progress through your career. I guess we're gonna have to find out there. Oh, he's safe. Man, Lee took too much time. At least it didn't come back to bite him.
Yeehaw!
Yikes.
It's 0-1.
Big yikes there.
One and two.
Ah, heck.
Now batting, first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
Got him. Got
Put on
him.
the tag.
Got him. Get her done. We got her done. Oh, heck. Of course. Cleveland's gonna tie it up. Lee's not gonna do much here. He's just gonna fly out to center field. And Cleveland takes the lead. Golly, man. I know Cleveland has a pretty good record, but man, Phillies can't be losing to the freaking Guardians.
Yeehaw!
Yikes.
Zero balls, one strike.
Big yikes.
Outside, that's a ball.
Edwin Uceda. Haven't heard that name in a long time. And Philly's just gonna pop this up to the shortstop. He's on the red and he got it. Yesterday and won this World Series. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, they definitely a team that's gonna be rebuilding. As Carson Kelly's gonna pop this up to the catcher. And that's the ball game. So the Cleveland Guardians take game one. I would like to point out that this is a 4-game series, so though a sweep is not going to happen for the Phillies, at very least they can split it. Hopefully. Take one, maybe. Why am I so dang tired? I literally been up since 10 o'clock this morning.
That's a ball. That's a ball. That's a ball. 3-0. Hut!
That was not where Philly likes it, so of course he's going to let that go. He's going to get a base hit right here. See? He waited for a much better pitch, and he's able to get on base with it. What's up, Bubbles? How you doing? And Duhar gonna hit a ground ball. Of course he gonna get thrown out. Oh heck. That would be Mets.
Three. Hit me at three.
He out. He's out right there. Wait, did the Phillies tie it up, or yes, they did. Philly can get this. He can get this. Give them a lead. And he gonna do it too. He might even get them a second run. And he will. Heck yeah, let's go. Philly with the double. Driving in 2 runs. Giving in Phillies a 3-1 lead. Is this the first time you've heard me do this on the accent, Bubbles? Take the walk, Andujar. Take the walk. Yes, sir. Austin Riley got 200 home runs. Oh. Okay. I wasn't sure. I don't... the Southern accent doesn't get redeemed as much as, like, play with or against me in MLB The Show. So... I don't remember it as often as I could. Oh, what a home run rob by Philly there. Maybe it was just something with the athletics stadium. I mean, what would I rent? I mean, I've never really been opposed to that. I mean, people can redeem whatever the heck they want. Nice catch right there. Well, it's a good dang question right there. Why am I a Mets fan? Or why am I a Jets fan? Mets, it's clear. I got that from my father. But being a Jets fan, I mean, my dad, probably also from my dad. He was watching a Jets game, and and I was like, I didn't know there were 2 New York teams. I thought the Jets were the only one at that time. So, but my God, I hopped on the bandwagon probably at the best time. Because that's when they had
Take your base.
Curtis Martin, they had Chet Pennington, they had Lavernius Cole, Santana Moss, John Abraham, Sean Ellis.
1-1.
I can't rightly do that. Can't rightly do that because they didn't get no damn interception last year. They the first NFL team in history to go an entire season without an interception. How the heck does that work? That's like the worst thing you can do as a pass defense is get no interceptions whatsoever. I don't understand it. I did see that, and it's embarrassing. It's downright embarrassing.
Oh, he's safe.
Like, this guy, he really should have a short leash. That's it. Short leash, no more. If this guy, this is what I'll say. He can have the 2026 season. That's it. All right, but if he don't get five wins next year, I say cut him. That's it. He's not coach material, or he not head coach material.
1-0.
Because now he's got a coach to learn from, and a coach that has success with well, think about it like this. The Jets last year had 3 wins. Just 3. So 5 is an improvement. That's a grand slam for Philly. Heck yeah. And he hit for the cycle, too. So not only did Philly hit a grand slam, he hit for the cycle. I want to know how many people in MLB history hit for the grand slam, hit a grand slam to complete the cycle. I think Philly just made some history right there. You're giving us two wins a year? That's all we get? He gets 2 wins. He should be fired.
I got it.
Like, at that point, 2+ wins. Oh, I see what you're saying right now. Well, once again, you hit for the cycle. Let's see. Yeah, anytime you're hitting the ball that well, you feeling pretty good. Pretty good. What was your approach in the game? Trying to take what they were given. What will you do to stay hot? Keep working to get better. Plain and simple. Yes, sir. He fired A-Rod. He made the playoffs. Sam Darnold won a Super Bowl. Yep. I mean, don't forget, Todd Bowles got fired from the Jets, and he went on to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, won a Super Bowl with them as a defensive coordinator. Now he's got Baker Mayfield looking like a pretty good quarterback, and winning games consistently. So I never blame the coaches. Although I blame Adam Gase. He was a bad coach. And Robert Saleh, I mean, they just kept trying with Zach Wilson, and they couldn't do nothing. I don't think that was Robert Saleh's choice, though. I think Robert Saleh kind of had to work with what he had, but the other thing too, he ran his mouth. He was like, all gas, no brakes. Well, and take in all the receipts. Well, dude, you just got fired. You got fired. You had Aaron Rodgers, who I'll admit was well past his prime, but still could have been a decent quarterback. And you F that up, and there ain't no receipts. There ain't no receipts. I mean, I really can't explain it. Other than, to me, all the blame goes to Woody Johnson. That's where all the blame goes. That man is a revolving door of coaches, GMs, and quarterbacks. And anybody with a brain can tell you that kind of combination ain't going to win Super Bowls. It ain't even going to get you to the playoffs. Yes, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till I'm done talking with a southern accent. Just over 20 minutes from now.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Phil Lee.
All right?
Ball, that's high.
But it's all Woody Johnson. It's all Woody Johnson. You hear the stories that come out about him, about
1-1.
how he relied on his sons playing Madden to hire GMs and coaches and all that. You ever hear that story? That was a load of crap. I wouldn't doubt that actually happened. And I don't think he don't know what he's doing. All he knows how to do is make money, because the Jets are still going to make him money regardless of how they do. It's true. You could go look at the past year, the past revenue, and the team costs and everything. Like, the Jets are still profitable despite the fact that they have been out of the playoffs for well over a decade and a half. How sad is that? No team in any sport should be profitable if they don't win. And yet, somehow, in the NFL, it works. I don't understand. Wait, it was only a 3-game series? It's the entire NFL. The entire NFL. It's not just the Jets. Like the Las Vegas Raiders were profitable, despite them being even worse than the Jets. To me, this is all ownership. They all make this profit regardless of whatever crap that they put out on the field. The Cowboys have been in the Super Bowl since what, the 90s? Like 20 years. That's one of the biggest NFL teams out there. One of the most, and yet they haven't been to a Super Bowl, yet they're still one of the most profitable franchises in the NFL. It's not just the Jets. Jets don't have the name recognition that the Cowboys do. It's absurd. It's absurd. And yet they're still one of the most valuable franchises, not just in the NFL, but the entire sports, all of American sports, maybe even globally. Globally, they still one of the most valuable franchises in sports. How the hell does that happen? Seriously. I know Texans like their football, but golly. Golly, y'all still rooting for that crap? But then again, I'm a Jets fan. Jets haven't even been in the Super Bowl in twice my age. Twice my age. They haven't been in the Super Bowl. Like, I don't have too much to speak on because at least the Cowboys have been in the Super Bowl more recently than the Jets have. But golly, man. Golly. Oh, heck. It don't matter. He struck him.
The center fielder, Victor.
You get what I'm saying? Like, this is absurd. How many businesses do you know that still are profitable despite selling bad products? How many businesses are still in operation, still profitable despite how bad their products are? And yet, with the NFL, that's the way it is. That despite the Jets not being in the Super Bowl since the U.S. first went to the moon, despite the Cowboys not being in the Super Bowl for 30 years, these franchises are still making a profit. I don't understand. I've heard some talk that the Jets might pick him up. Yeah, like he'd be an improvement over freaking Justin Fields. Heck. I don't know what the Jets could do with him that Arizona couldn't do with him. I mean, Arizona had Marvin Harrison Jr. And what do the Jets have? Garrett Wilson? Mason Taylor? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what the Jets could get out of Kyler Murray that the Cardinals couldn't. I really don't understand.
Phil Lee.
No, outside.
Someone wants to explain that to me, like, please, feel free. But I don't see how Kyler Murray is better than Justin Fields. I really don't understand.
Cowboy, good piece. Good piece.
Now batting. Catcher person.
So, was that because he didn't have a good quarterback, or that because he wasn't in the right system? Like, I'm sure there's a lot of factors for why Marvin Harrison Jr. was not playing well. And you have to understand, he's still young. Okay? MHJ is still young. He can still develop.
Safe.
The batter, the third baseman, Alex Cole.
Baseball. Not even like, screw the NFL, screw hockey, screw basketball. I'll watch baseball. What the heck? Good thing they scored them runs when they did. That's a deep fly ball to left field. Miguel Andujar underneath it, and that's the ball game. Well, baseball is the sport I enjoy the most. I love baseball. As evidenced by the fact that I'm streaming MLB The Show 25, even though at this fact, I don't even think a lot of the top streamers are streaming MLB The Show 25, unless they still trying to prove that, unless they trying to get some practice in before MLB The Show 26 comes out. But I can watch a baseball game. Football, I can watch that too. That's not an issue.
The designated hitter,
But
Miguel.
I do like baseball a lot more. At least right now. As evidenced by the fact that I'm a Jets fan. Jets haven't given me anything to be excited about in 10 years. And they haven't even been close to the playoffs they haven't even made the playoffs since 2011. With that kind of playoff drought, you would think they'd gone to the Super Bowl and suffered a loss so humiliating that it took them that long to get back. But no, they just made 2 AFC championship appearances, and that's it.
No balls. One strike. No, down.
And honestly, the Colts, they did them a favor in the 2010 AFC Championship game. Did them a favor.
Ball 2.
The Jets had gone to the Saints, they would have been absolutely destroyed. Like, it'd be really, really bad.
Ahoy, three.
Son of a gone. Oh, wow. Nolan Chanuel on the Cardinals now. Get there. Yes, sir.
Lee.
Lee with the drive down. Drive out to right field. Going in the bullpen, and that one is gone. Bill Lee with his 48th home run on the year. Oh, they didn't even show it. They just skipped right to it. It sucks.
Get down, ball. Get down.
Yes, sir. Oh, boy. Oh, no, he okay. And he still gets credit for the double, despite the fact that he opted to go to second very late, only after the right fielder threw it home. Oh, Philly's going to score on this. Yes, sir. I told you he was going to score.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Too late. He's in there.
Nah, we'll see him. And that's the ball game. The Phillies take game 2. They lead the series 2-0 against the Cardinals. 10-2. Yes, sir. 74 wins. Bill Lee with a double and a home run. Heck yeah.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bill Lee.
1-0.
Lee with the drive out to left center field. That's gone, no doubt about it, over the bullpen and into the stands. So Phil Lee gets the Phillies out and running with his 51st home run of the year. It's now 2-0 Philadelphia.
Now batting, right fielder, Bill Lee.
Oh, frick. He going to head into a double play, ain't he? Oh, nope. Nope, he going to be safe, so not a good at bat, but works. Oh, strike 3 sitter. Come on, Kelly.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nolan Chanuel.
Nice catch. Mm.
0-1.
Well, that was going to be a strike either way.
Come on, ball. Get up. Get up.
Come on. Hit for that wall. Dang.
Now batting, right fielder, Phil Lee.
Yeah, boy. Nice hit. Nice hit.
Nice hit, Philly. That's going to get the run in. Yes, sir. And the relationship with Tarek Skubal has actually gone up. Heck yeah. Or it's reached its max.
Get down, ball. Get down.
Oh well. It's alright. Philly's got a six nothing lead right here, so doing pretty good right now.
Oh, get up, ball. Get up.
Yes, sir, that's gone. Phil Lee with yet another home run, his second on the game, his 52nd on the year, and the Phillies are further out front. It's 7-0. Attaboy, Phil Lee. Couple rows back, no big deal. We're gonna sim it. That's the ball game. So the Phillies take the sweep against the Cardinals. Swept them 11-0. Holy heck. Philly with 2 home runs, a double. Quite a series for Philly. But I wonder where I went wrong. I thought there was going to be a 4-game series against Cleveland, and there were only 2. Or 3, excuse me. 3 games. Well, I don't know where I went wrong, but it was only a 3-game series against Cleveland, so my mistake for that. But we swept the Phillies swept the Cardinals. They took 2 out of 3 against the Athletics, and they did take 1 against Cleveland. So, it ain't that bad of a road trip. Now it's time to head back home, get ready for Chicago. At some point, we gotta look over the trades that happened. See if there are any big ones. Whew. It was close right there. All right, it's 4:15, so I'm back to talking in my normal voice. Although the southern accent may still come out from time to time, but really does a number on my throat, by the way. So Not that I'm blaming anyone or anything. I'm just saying, it does quite a bit on my throat. So
The right fielder.
maybe that's part of the reason why people don't redeem it, because maybe I've said that in the past. They're like, oh well, then he clearly doesn't want us redeeming. I think the main thing is that everyone prefers to play against me. They like to do the channel rewards. So Riley Green is a MVP favorite? Really? Wow. I gotta look at that when I have a chance, of course. Just to fly out to center.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Carson Kelly. Batting ninth, the center fielder, Owen.
At least the Phillies are up 1-0. What a jumping catch up against the wall. Sorry, Casey. Can't afford to give you that kind of a... Can't afford to let you get that kind of a hit. And that one is gone! So Philly ring the bell with his 53rd home run on the year, and he extends the Phillies' lead. It's now 3-0 over Chicago. Ooh, now 4-0. Love it. Love it. I was kind of hoping more people would still be in here. Hey, Philly's going to get a run in, extend the lead to 5 runs. Got another RBI for Philly. He's still hitting well. But now Carson Kelly has completely fallen off a cliff. He's coming off of his hot streak just before the All-Star game. That's too bad.
The shortstop, Dancy Swanson.
Nice. A great effort there by Dansby Swanson to take that hit away from Phil Lee. So, I don't think Phil Lee's going to be able to rob that. Oh boy. Man that's having a heck of a rookie year, Moises Ballesteros. He grounds out to second. Tim's there, throws it over to first, and that's the ball game. So the Philadelphia Phillies take Game 1 against the Chicago Cubs 5-4. Zach Wheeler with his 14th win on the season. Jeremiah Estrada's got 34 saves on the year. Nice win by the Phillies.
Batting first, the right fielder, Phil Lee.
Oh, excuse me.
That's a ball. 1-0.
You know what? I'm okay with that because that's going to be a sac fly. The run's going to score, and the Phillies are out front. So Philly did, at the end of the day, did what he needed to do. Nice catch, Lee. Oh, okay. Oh. Well, if he's going to get a base hit, then he's going to drive in more than one run.
That's a ball.
Of course, he could do that. And now it's not a couple runs. Now it's nothing. As long as the Phillies are up, that's all that matters. Come on, get over that wall. Oh, man, so close.
Oh. Say, he's in there. We got a full count.
I mean, Phil Lee's going to get a head start here anyway, so might as well wait on that, right? Carson Kelly popped out to Dansby Swanson at short. What the heck? Yeah, let's enter it. It's a safe situation. Philly's going to get underneath it. He's got it, and that's the ball game. So the Phillies take game 2. They've won the series against Chicago. Now they'll be looking for the sweep. But unfortunately, Phillies' hit streak, if there was one, well, it's gone.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
Oh, Evan Carter's on the Cubs now? Wow. Well, that might be one of the trades that I'm going to have to look at. It's not getting out, but it is getting off the wall. No, they did. The Phillies did sweep the Cardinals. They lost 2 out of 3 to the Guardians, but they took 2 out of 3 against the Athletics. So overall, it was a good road trip. And now the Phillies are back in Philadelphia. They're going for the sweep against the Chicago Cubs here. But Carson Kelly is playing very bad. Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw it, but last night I downloaded MLB The Show 22 again. Oh, jeez. Because there were some trophies that I wanted to go back and grab. And so I got a couple of those trophies, but I had to wait till it was done installing before I could actually play it beyond the play now game between the Astros and Braves. And so before I came on stream here, I went back to Diamond Dynasty. I was just like, oh, I want to see where the progress was in my Diamond Dynasty. And holy shit, holy shit, there was actually 4 programs that I never completed. I never completed 4 programs in MLB The Show 22 Diamond Dynasty. And I never finished the Mickey Mantle collection. The one similar to Scott Rowland and of this year and all that. I never finished that. Now, if you guys know me, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. So what I was thinking about doing, since, not now, because I'm still on Phil Lee here, but once Phil Lee's season is done here, and this might be my last chance to be able to get the stuff in MLB The Show 22's Diamond Dynasty done. If you guys are cool with it, I was thinking about going back and streaming MLB The Show 22 Diamond Dynasty and wrapping up the stuff that I didn't finish in Diamond Dynasty. If you guys are cool with that, you tell me. Because the other option was not stream until MLB The Show 26 comes out. And I figured that this could be a nice little bridge gap that is like, oh, going back to this, remember all these cards and everything? And I actually looked back at that. I did not play that MLB The Show game as much as I did with 21, 23, 24, even 25. That MLB The Show 22, that one I only had like over 750 hours on. All these other MLB The Show games that I've played, I've had over 1,000 hours.
Ball.
I think I'm there.
That's ball.
Well, then I better wrap up Phil Lee's season, wrap up his road to the show, and then maybe just before the game comes out, maybe I can get some gameplay in.
No, he beat it.
I'm willing to bet that if that were on the money, he would have been out. Dang. So
Got him.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I haven't even pre-ordered it. Strike 3, sit down, and that's the ball game. So the Philadelphia Phillies complete the sweep of the Cubs 5-2. Jeremiah Estrada ends up with his 36th save. Matt Manning gets closer to 500 than he was before. I mean, we're only talking about 4 programs here, although if I'm going to complete the Mickey Mantle collection, I mean, there's a number of vouchers that I still need to grab. And that may take me a while because I may have to play some games online. And I don't even think there's anyone other than me playing MLB The Show 22's Diamond Dynasty at this point. So if you guys are cool with it, then I'm sorry, Marshall. Yeah, I know that people have gotten ranked games. I'd be really shocked if I run into anyone online because I think that's what I have to do is I have to play online games. That and complete the programs.
Batting third, the right fielder, Phil Lee.
Bowling.
Well, since this is not clearly what you're looking for, does that mean you're leaving or are you sticking around? As Phil Lee drives this one out to right center field, no doubt about it. Ring the bell, Phil Lee. A 3-run homer. And his 54th on the year puts the Phillies out front. It's 3-0. All right, well, feel free, whatever. Okay.
Robert Castle.
All right. So, if you guys are cool with that, once I'm done with Phil Lee's Road to the Show here, then, then maybe I'll go back to MLB The Show 22, and we'll see how that goes. At the very least, do some Diamond Dynasty stuff and get ready for MLB The Show 26. That's nasty. Lee, another drive out to right center field. This one's gone. Phil Lee with a 2-run homer, his second on the game. Ring the bell for your 55th home run, Lee. And that extends the Phillies' lead. It's 6-0. You know, Marshall, I'm going to warn you right now, you're kind of getting very close to being banned here. So, you could either keep it up and be banned, or you could stop and, stick around. That, or you could leave. It's up to you.
You're out.
Okay, so Phil Lee is definitely going to be involved in this last out here. Ooh, foul territory, okay. And he's got it, and that's the ball game. So the Phillies end up taking game 1 against the Nationals. Okay, so if you don't like Philly, what's your favorite baseball team then? Toronto. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got some Toronto Blue Jays. SP champ, he's calmed down here. He's I'm a Mets fan, so, you know, in my mind, yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, but not gonna say it out loud. Dang, hard contact there, but
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan.
okay, calm down, guys. Here. Although that's straight, why do you not like the Phillies? If you're a Blue Jays fan, how come you don't like the Phillies? Shoot, that was way offline.
Batting 7, the center fielder. For the Phillies, the right fielder.
As you can tell, he's a Phillies fan, so... Oh, so you don't like the fan base. I mean, there have been Philly fans... I know I've met several Philly fans who are actually really nice. I think it's the... It's the ones online that are kind of toxic. But then again, so are Met fans, Braves fans, Yankee fans. I mean, a lot of people online are just toxic. But that's free speech. Oh man, Phil Lee not having as great, not as great of a game.
0-1.
I'm from New Jersey, North Jersey, so I'm around the New York City area. Oh, Phil Lee, what are you doing? Can't be doing that. That is Mike Piazza, my favorite all-time player.
The right fielder.
Ball. 1 ball. No
I grew up watching him in a Mets uniform, although I didn't see it for many years, or I didn't see him for many years, but I did see him, and when I did, it was just fantastic. So he's my favorite player all time. No one will ever top him in my mind. The greatest home run hitting catcher in baseball.
2-2. Ball. 3 balls. 2 strikes.
Well, I mean, for me, I picked Mike Piazza because when I watched my first Mets game on TV, he hit a home run, and I was like, whoever that player is, that's who my favorite player is gonna be. So who is that then for you?
Runner, runner, runner.
Yeah. 1 ball. 1 strike.
Ernie Clement. Interesting. I have Unknown Gamer. He's a viewer of mine, but he also streams. He's a Blue Jays fan. He loves Alejandro Kirk. That's interesting. I would have thought you would have gone with like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. or prior to him playing with the Mets or signing with the Mets, Bo Bichette. I think there's also like some of these guys come up through the minor leagues and you follow their careers. Okay. Hey, I'm not saying that Ernie is a bad player. Person Kelly actually coming through with a shot to left field to walk it off for the Braves or the Phillies, excuse me. I know some Blue Jays players like Roy Halladay, Carlos Delgado. I know is a pretty popular one. Hey, and good for him. It just sucks that the Blue Jays couldn't come through with the win against the Dodgers, but I mean, it is what it is. I would have loved to have seen Toronto get their first World Series in, was it 30 years, 40? Yeah, but that's also on the Blue Jays for not closing it out when they could have in Game 6 or 7.
1-0.
I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be argumentative here. I'm just saying, like they could have closed it out. How do you give up a home run to Miguel Rojas, the very guy who has never? I know. I literally told my parents, we were watching it. I was like, Miguel Rojas is not really known for power, and what does he do? He hits the freaking home run. So, but he's not really known for power. He just got one to hit, and he drove it a long way. I'm Jeff.
The second baseman, Tyro Estrada.
Hit me at three! Hit me at three!
Nope, not Jeffrey Epstein. Nope. He's dead. And I am clearly not dead. I mean, wait a minute. Wait, where's my pulse?
Lee.
How is that possible? How am I living and yet don't feel a pulse? I mean, it is strange how they moved his body secretly.
Hey! No ball. 1 strike.
No, still can't feel it. That's not good. I mean, I'm alive. I'm breathing. You see me talking. Can't really talk and be dead.
Ball.
Maybe I'm not hitting the right places.
Full count.
Well, how about that for a stream? dead guy live streaming MLB The Show 25. Nice double there by Philly. I don't mean to be ignoring his performance or anything. All in the lead up to MLB The Show 26. Normally I would stream Diamond Dynasty, but I've completed everything in there, like all the online, offline programs. There was just nothing left for me to complete. I've got pretty much all the cards that I could get outside of the ones in the chase packs. So it's kind of like, okay, I guess I'll do Road to the Show. You know, why not? I mean, for me, what I do, I don't do a Dodge squad, I do a Mets squad. That's what I do. I like to do a team build. And I always try to get the Mets players super factored before the next... Before the year is over, so... and I've successfully done that. Line out to Alec Bohm, and that's the ball game. So the Phillies have a three-game series lead over the Nationals, looking for the sweep in the final game. But actually, what I was thinking about doing, Marshall, and I had this conversation with my viewers just before you came in here. I re-downloaded MLB The Show 22 because there were some trophies there that I wanted to grab. And I went into Diamond Dynasty just to see, just to look back at my team. And I realized I didn't finish any of... I didn't finish 4 programs. I didn't complete the Mickey Mantle collection. It's kind of similar to what Scott Rowland was for this year, so I was thinking, like, once I'm done with this season with Phil Lee, I was going to go back to MLB The Show 22 and try to finish up those programs as well as try to get Mickey Mantle before MLB The Show 26 comes out. Oh, wow. Nationals do not want to get swept. They put a six spot up on the Phillies in the first inning. Holy mackerel. Your Road to the Show, you have a MVP, a World Series, Hank Aaron Award, Rookie of the Year, most home runs in a game. Yeah, I'm reading that. I'm reading it right now. You didn't have to send it twice. And a season, and I'm almost to Barry Bonds' all-time home run record. Wow. You've done a lot more than I've done in Road to the Show. This is about the furthest I've ever gone in Road to the Show. I've never done more than one season in Road to the Show. So you're far outpacing me. Yeah, my guys tend to be a little bit slow too. Phil Lee is just an exception because I moved him from first base to right field so that Bryce Harper could continue to play first base for the Phillies. So I felt like, okay, outfielders need speed, so he needs to get his speed up. Otherwise, I wouldn't have touched speed after like 60. All right, SB Champ, go get some rest. I know you're still dealing with COVID, so...
Up.
Hopefully you feel better. And at least you don't have to worry about your night shift tonight. Phil Lee's going to drive that one out to center field. The center fielder just died, and the center fielder was there to grab it.
Now batting.
He's safe.
So I think that's what I'm going to do is go back to MLB The Show 22, just wrap it up, and hopefully I could get those programs done and get Mickey Mantle before it's over, or before 26 comes out. So here we go. Carson Kelly, can he get a home run here? No, he cannot. But that will only happen after I finish this season with Phil Lee. Right now, Phil Lee, we're in August. So that's where Phil Lee's road to his show is currently. But they are guaranteed to at least finish with a 500 record, so good on the Phillies. Now if they could just win the World Series, because so far... Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot. I don't think... the Phillies have not... the Phillies did break the record. I think they had over 120 wins, but they... but they lost in the World Series to the Houston Astros. It was like a repeat of the 2022 World Series. So Phil Lee is hoping... No, the Yankees actually have it. I think they're at 119. Hold on. Which MLB team holds the record for the most wins in a single season? Oh, nope, you're right. It is the Mariners, and they're actually tied with the Cubs. I thought it was the Yankees with 119. So, my bad. Anyway, let's check out yes you do. Let's check out some of the... Whoa! Sandy Alcantara heading to Baltimore for Christopher Donnellan, JT Quinn, and Samuel Pineda. All right. I saw that the Cubs acquired Evan Carter from the Rangers. I saw that. Cardinals sent Brendan Donovan to Houston. I saw that the Astros acquired Spencer Horwitz from the Athletics. Orioles get Kobe Allard from the Twins. And then I think the final one here was Ryan Thompson heading to Cleveland from Minnesota. Doesn't seem like a big one, but I think the Evan Carter, Sandy Alcantara, and Brendan Donovan trades were the big ones. I was curious about, holy cow, how is Riley Green outpacing? Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. And I hope you enjoy more of my MLB The Show content, because once 26 comes out, I'm right on it. Let's see. I guess he's outpacing in home runs, but that's crazy to me. Oops. But yeah, Philly has already won MVP. He's about to go for his second in a row. He's also got the batting title he's going for. He never won Rookie of the Year, unfortunately. He came up when the race was kind of out of touch. So, but he also won the Hank Aaron Award for the National League. The only thing he hasn't done, and this is kind of disappointing, he hasn't won a Gold Glove. He's made some spectacular catches, but Fernando Tatis Jr., for some reason, is just godly out in right field. So I want to see him get that Gold Glove. He's made quite a number of good catches from this. As far as, Hall of Fame potential, I mean, he's halfway there. He's halfway there, and it'll probably be, what am I trying to say? It'll probably be even more by the time this year. By the time this year is done, but I mean, I don't even know how he can retire. Nice. Yeah, but he actually has the record for the most hits in a single season, and he's actually on pace to break that record again. So Philly has really done quite a bit for his career. I just don't know how you retire. Yeah, I love this mini game. This mini game is actually easy for me, so that's why I always pick it. And it guarantees me 8 tokens, which I need to be able to upgrade to Lee. So whoa, what happened to Miguel Andujar? Because now they've got Gavin Lux out in left field. What are you talking about? The Phillies have 81 wins. I mean, how much better can it get? Well, unfortunately, Philly cannot control what his team does. He can only control what he can do. So getting out front, hitting doubles, that's all he can do, but the rest of the team needs to step up.
Up.
And I mean, some guys have stepped up for the Phillies, but not in the way that Phil Lee is stepping up. It's unfortunate, you know. When MLB The Show first came out with MLB 06 The Show, they used to allow you to be able to play as a team with your Road to the Show character. But then they just made it specifically on your player, so... Well, Phil Lee just had his second cycle, so he's not far behind you. And his second one was completed with a grand slam home run. So how about that? Pretty cool, huh?
One and one.
Yeah, but I mean, Phil Lee, to complete the grand slam, he had to hit that, or to complete the cycle, he hit the grand slam.
That's ball four. Runner takes
So
the
he
base.
did it in his last at bat. That's what I'm saying. Oh, okay.
Ball four. Take your base.
Well, I still think it's cool.
One ball, one strike.
Nice, Alec Bohm. That's going to score 2 runs right there.
Nobody's in there. Safe.
Nah. I have a little faith in Alec Bohm. No, all the accuracy that he's done, all the assists he's got this year, they don't run. At least they're wising up, because usually they do try to run. So the teams have been wising up to Phil Lee's arms or
Nope,
arm
that's
strength.
outside. Ball. Ball.
Get down, ball. Get down.
Phil Lee is out. But that's okay. He drove in the run, so...
Go.
Yeah, it just never works out. And that's the ball game. So the Phillies take game one despite giving up the lead to the Braves. Came back and took it back. So now they are guaranteed to finish above 500. To me, it doesn't really matter whether it's a single or double, as long as Philly is on base and he drove in that run, which is what he did.
Third, the right fielder, Phil
That's what's
Lee.
more important. No worries.
One ball, two strikes.
Veteran. That's about the highest I'm willing to go for Road to the Show. If I go any higher, Phil Lee's average is going to drop below 300. So Phil Lee with a drive to deep left field. No doubt about that one. That one is gone. So Phil Lee with a solo shot here is 57th on the year. And the Phillies extend their lead. It's now 3-1 in the top of the third. I go with the ring the bell call, but I do that more when they're at home.
Now batting, right fielder, Phil Lee.
Oh, what you said was not bad. Tattooed to Tater Town. Yeah, still going for 73 home runs, and he's actually on a pretty good pace right now. You know, he can hit 60 here in August, and that would leave him with plenty of time for
Hey,
that would leave him plenty of time in September to be able to do it.
The batter, the right fielder, Phil Lee.
You know, tie or pass Barry Bonds, although last year he had trouble doing that. He got up to 70, but he couldn't go
that's ball.
beyond that. Wow. 123? Holy cow.
Outside, ball. Ball.
Hey, it's all about having fun. It's all about having fun with the mode.
Get out of here.
That's another home run for Phil Lee. His second on the game, 58th on the year, and now it's 7-1 Philadelphia.
Here we go. 3-3-3. Four.
I mean, he wasn't gonna get. Yeah, took a bad approach to the ball, but you know what? It is what it is. It didn't come back to bite the Phillies in the back, so
That's ball.
the Phillies regrouped and they were able to get out of it.
The batter, the designated
I try not to, but sometimes I do. Like, I'll say crap or damn or what the hell. But I try not to. I try not to say the F word or the S word. You know, at the end of the day, I know that some of the people who are going to view this are going to be kids, and I mean they're going to learn. They're going to learn those words eventually, but I don't want them learning it from me. Well, that's about as far as I'm going. I'm not going any further with cursing. There we go. Nice base hit, Alec Bohm. Yeah, no. No.
Kelly.
In fact, I've banned people from my stream for saying that in my chat. I don't care what race they are. I do not want it anywhere in my chat.
The right fielder. Lee.
They picked him up. Yep. They picked him up in free agency. Maybe Phil Lee got in their ear and told them, hey, you need to go get Scooble.
Batting seven. The catcher.
Yep. And it's made this team so much better.
Come on, ball, get up.
Deep fly ball. That's going to get off the wall. He's going to slide into second for a double.
The batter, the left fielder. Miguel. And Duhar.
Go home, go home, go home.
He's safe.
Nice. Oh, okay. They released the soundtrack for MLB The Show 26. Let's see. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just looking here because MLB The Show just dropped the soundtrack roster for MLB The Show 26. Not that that really matters to me because I mute the music
Zero ball.
on here and I even mute the commentary. As far as I'm concerned, the only sounds you're going to hear from the game are the crowds cheering, any cracks of the bat, catches, anything like that. That's it.
1-2.
But no commentary and no music. I don't want to get copyrighted.
Nice, you drove that one.
I mean, I did for a while. I did like the commentary. It's just They were talking over me while I was trying to commentate, while I was trying to have some conversations with the viewers, so I just turned it off. I didn't need it on. I mean, sure, I'm not talking every minute of the game, but you know, I do not want to be talked over while I'm trying to talk about something myself.
Aldi.
Oh no, Philly, come on, get that in quickly. Nice.
You got it. Nice job.
Philly with another drive out to right center field. Hitting those doubles, tying up the game, not letting the Braves get any sleep here. But it'd be nice if Miguel Andujar or Carson Kelly, one of them, step up here. Yeah, we better send. That stinks. But the Phillies did win the series 2-1, so... Okay, that's all good, Marshall. I do appreciate you stopping by. You know, and I do appreciate the follow, too, so thank you. All right. Let's see. Maybe we focus on contact. Nice. Okay, okay.
Aye. 0-1's the count. One and one.
All right, whatever. He has to get tired eventually. Throw one over just to get one over.
Go, ball, go, ball, go. Go.
Foul.
Go. Yeah, it's going foul if that's what they meant.
The count's full.
That dude is not even wearing a jersey. He's wearing a long sleeve shirt with twins on it. How the heck is that even a jersey?
He's out. One ball, two strikes.
I kind of wish that would have hit Lee.
Hey, way to drive it, big guy.
Now back, designated hitters, Miguel and Duhar.
One ball, two strikes.
Phillies are just running away with the division. No doubt they're going to be NL East champs again.
Shake.
Nice. All right, welcome back.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel and Duhar.
Runner, he's going.
Yeah.
Ah, caught stealing.
The batter, number 5.
It's tough to get a read when they fast pitch like that, or sidestep rather.
Four.
Got him.
On the tag, out.
The batter,
No run for you.
Lee.
Get down, ball, get down.
Yes, sir, that'll get down. No, I live in New Jersey. I'm about, I want to say 20 miles outside of New York City. Yeah, 20 miles. So I'm not that far from it, but still quite a commute.
The center fielder, 16.
The rural areas? Or is it more suburban? Right, you told me that before. You said
The catcher,
you were from Canada.
Jeffers.
Or wait, did you just tell me that you were a fan of the Blue Jays?
Home.
Maybe I just assumed you were Canadian.
Out on the tag.
Catch him out, throw him out, double play. Philly is particularly good at that kind of double play right there.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Phil Lee.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds very rural to me. That almost sounds like Western New Jersey,
Ball that's outside.
where town it has like the wooded area. It's a lot of wooded area,
Go, ball, go.
a lot of woods, and I mean, there are houses there. It's just like I live in a suburb, but what's out there, that's not a suburb. That's more like that's more woods. Oh, of course, yeah. You kidding me? We still have snow from the nor'easter that hit us, what, 2 weekends ago? And I'm pretty sure we still have the snow from the last nor'easter that hit us at the end of January. So yeah, we got snow.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Negative 30.
Get down.
Man,
Get down.
no for me. I'd be like, no, I'm not living in negative 30 degree weather. I'm no. See, I like the warmer weather. I prefer spring, summer, and the like the beginning of fall, because it's not really that cold yet. But that's my favorite. What we're in right now, no thank you. You're degrees Celsius, right? There's like a formula to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. With Fahrenheit, I know
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I think 30 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Celsius is freezing for you guys.
Timeout. That ball hit him.
And that's like 0 for us. 0 degrees Fahrenheit.
And Duhar.
You got that one, boy.
It's a very complicated math. I don't even know how to convert it myself. Yeah. Even from that almost sounds. Let me see. Hold on. What is negative 30 degrees Celsius converted to Fahrenheit? So it's so in Fahrenheit it would be negative 22 degrees, which is still cold for us. Or I'm sorry, no, I have it backwards. 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit for us. I had it backwards. That's my fault. Well, when in doubt, ask Google or ask Siri. I should have just simmed this. I don't even know why I chose to play this.
Got him. That's an out.
Because it's a double play to end the game, and that's the ball game. So the Philadelphia Phillies take Game 1 against the Minnesota Twins. Phil Lee with a fantastic day, a 4-for-5 day. 2 doubles, 2 singles. What did that say? 4 RBIs? Nice. I mean, if it's close, then I'll sim. Or if it's close, I'll play. But if it's like a pretty sizable gap where it's really not going to make much of a difference, that's when I sim it. And I'll do that for whether I'm losing or winning. As that's a nice home run to right field for Phil Lee. He's at 59 on the year. Looking to cross 60 here pretty soon. And maybe beat Barry Bonds' record for home runs in the season. He's got half a month and a half left to go on that.
The right fielder, Phil Lee.
Lightning strikes like Lightning McQueen. Nah, I really would rather just stick to ring the bell. See, the other home run that I used to have, or that I have,
Now batting, the right fielder.
it's raise the apple since I'm a Mets fan, and they usually raise an apple out of a hat whenever the Mets hit a home run. And I even have this little pop-up
Left fielder, number 4.
home run apple here.
Now batting, the right fielder, Phil Lee.
What, raise the apple?
Oh, you drove that one.
The batter, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Yeah, it just sucks that it's no good anymore. I mean, it's cool to still have, but it's supposed to pop up.
Safe, I said he's safe.
No need to steal. We ended up on third, or Lee ended up on third anyway. Besides, there was a runner in front of him, Trey Turner. Nah, if Philly needs every single run they can get, so I don't want to take a run away from the Phillies.
You're out.
See? Now it's 8-5. Oh, if Philly can do something here, I don't know if he can, but
Got him.
yeah. Not going to be able to do anything here, so just going to sim it. And that's the ball game, so the Twins take game 2. Now it's the rubber match, I believe. So hopefully the Phillies can do better in this game than they did in the last. Well, I'm trying. We'll see what Philly can do. Ah! That's not locking in. Yeah, and paid the price for it.
Now batting, right fielder,
Luckily,
Phil.
some of the other Phillies players were able to lock in. Well, no, Phil Lee is not me. Miguel Andujar there because he couldn't do anything for the Phillies in that one.
Now batting.
Well, I'm trying. I'm getting good contact, but it's not working out for Lee. $24, I want to say. 23, excuse me. He's 23. Oh, so you went right to the MLB after MLB draft workouts? Because Phil Lee went right to college. He went to TCU and got better, so he was a higher draft pick. Because he was only taken in the 3rd round. When he did the after he did the workout and everything. Ow.
Up next.
Yeah, Phil Lee was taken 14th overall by the Phillies. Absolutely. You kidding me? I wish it were here right now. I wish they would have already released it. Personally, I think they should be releasing it in January. Oh, that is a horrible, horrible way to lose it. Brendan Marsh did not lock in there. I mean, Phil Lee did not help with only one hit. So there were times he could have came through.
Batting third, the right fielder, Phil.
It's actually hanging up in my jersey or in my closet here. Hold on. I'll get it. Right here. Here it is. Hold on. I just got to remove something at the cover here. This jersey right here. This is there are 2 jerseys I own. It's this one. This is the first baseball jersey I've ever owned. The Phillies Connect. They're not bad. Um, I like the Mets one. The Mets one is pretty neat. The City Connect one. I just like a lot of Mets jerseys. The blue, the white, the City Connect. Pretty sure if there were a black jersey, I'd have a black jersey too. Now, see, I'm not in favor of those. The red doesn't really do it for me. It that makes it very confusing, in my opinion. I like the Pirates and the Red City Connect jerseys. Isn't that the red with the black?
Leading up for Kansas City.
Hold on. Yeah. Oh, no, wait. Oh, okay, I see which one. See, I thought you were talking about the one in red. That's what I thought you were talking about. No, you're talking about the black with the white lettering.
The left fielder, number
Got it.
29, James Wood.
Yeah, but I like Pittsburgh's and the Reds. I think those are some pretty slick MLB or say Connect uniforms. But I also like the Mets, but I'm just biased there. When they first introduced the Say Connect uniforms, I thought most of them were horrible. I did not like any of them.
Ball one. He's out.
Oh boy. Phil Lee is really struggling here. Oh no, I don't like Miami's. I think St. Louis or the Cardinals Say Connect uniforms are pretty cool. I like those.
One.
Only getting closer to opening day.
He's out.
Oh my gosh, Lee, what's going on? It's fine. They're here. That's all that matters. I mean, I think one of them may be mine because I monitor my chat. Okay, well, maybe you two can reschedule. Okay. Yeah, reschedule. That's all you can do. I mean, you could still cancel the dinner reservation, right? Hoopin here was going out on a date this evening, but the girl he was going out on a date on a date with called him and said is she didn't feel well. Okay. Well, see, that right there might have just saved you from a big mistake because Marshall, why you gotta say that? But he was all excited about the date.
Push.
Look, I'm sure that she'll reschedule and, you guys can go out on another date.
Yeah, you're out.
Oh my gosh, Lee. This is not good, Lee. Don't worry, Hoopin. You'll get that date and it'll be fun. You'll be happy. I think you'll have a good time and it's all good.
Ha!
Exactly. There you go. Now, if she keeps giving you excuses, then that's a whole different story. But, this is only her first excuse, so.
One zero.
No, there's no reason for him to do that. No, don't worry about that. Just, just leave it at where it is. You guys will reschedule. Nice. And that's the ball game. So Philadelphia hangs on for a 1-0 win over the Royals. They got the series. Now they're going for the sweep. The Philly not having a good series. I mean, hasn't even had a hit in this series. That's the scary part. All right, sounds good, Marshall. See ya.
Ball one.
Still no hits for Lee. That is not good.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Jack Caglione.
Choo-choo-choo!
Gotta take the out at first.
No, he's safe.
Unless there is no out at first, because Harper probably would have been better off running to the bag himself than trying to flip it to Wheeler.
Leading up for the Phillies, the right fielder, Phil Lee.
Ugh. It's about dang time. Lee finally got a hit. Oh, should have gone. Oh, he's going now. That was a dumb decision by Phil Lee. Nice catch, Lee. Oh, big opportunity here for Lee. Big opportunity.
Ball. Ha! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Mmm.
Ball.
All right, Hopin. I'm sorry your date didn't work out, but you know, there'll always be next time.
Ha!
It's all good.
No.
I mean, Lee can try, but even if he hits a home run, it's going to have to rely on the next guy to get a run in.
2-0.
And that next guy is Miguel Andujar. So, not expecting any miracles here.
High.
Ooh,
2 balls.
he's
1
number one
strike.
fan. Oh, nice to meet you.
Ball. Hee-haw! Full count.
I don't even know how Lee made contact there. And that's the ball game. So the Kansas City Royals avoid the sweep, but the Phillies do take the series 2-1. Unfortunately, Lee does not have a good series. He only had one hit, and that was a single in that series against the Royals. So not his best. Unfortunately, SB Champ, you rejoined when I'm about to sign off here. Unfortunately. I'm just going to do a little bit of, I'm just going to do a couple things, well, that one thing there, and then I'm going to go ahead and save. And I'm going to call it a stream. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me, so thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTV NextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's on the left side of your screen there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start a stream. So overall, we did exactly what I was hoping for, which is that we would get through to the middle of August, and we're there. So, next up will be the home series against Atlanta, and then we have a road trip, 7 games against divisional opponents, and then 3 against in-state rivals. And we're winding down here. We're actually getting close to the end of September. Maybe we can even finish out September and get right to the playoffs. I don't know, but definitely something worth thinking about. So we'll see how much progress is made tomorrow. I hope to see you all on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night.